Hello there, welcome to Code Canvas, your go to destination for web development. Whether you are just starting your journey or looking to level up your skills, you are in the right place. I will guide you through the building blocks of the web development with tutorials on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, WordPress, PHP, and many more. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any update. Let's get started. In today's video, we are going to learn one CSS property called inline size. The inline size CSS property is used to set the width of an element in the inline direction, and that depends on the writing mode. In simple words, inline size is a logical property that defines the width of an element when the writing mode is horizontal, or the height of the element when the writing mode is vertical. So syntax is really simple. This is a selector, some class. Here, first of all, we will use a writing mode. So here, for example, let's take it vertical, left to right, and inline size 400 pixel. Here, writing mode vertical LR changes the orientation of the text and layout flow by 90 degrees. Inline size property is useful when you want to display vertical text on an element. For example, header. So I have one example here. Sometimes you need to show the header like this in a vertical mode. So in this case, you can use vertical mode, writing mode as vertical left to right or right to left with inline size. You can use width as well with inline size, but why inline size is more useful, we will see later. So this is very simple example. Syntax, right? Okay, so another important use for inline size CSS property is to add layout support for multi languages. Many Asian languages like Chinese, Korean, and Japanese can be written horizontally or vertically. Inline size is smart CSS property. It changes from width to height depending on the writing mode value. So let's take one simple example. Let me remove this. And this is paragraph, and we have some class selector as well. So let's select this paragraph content space p. So we have this class content, and in this content we have this paragraph, right? So let's add some background color aqua, and with this padding, let me give 3 rem and margin is fine. Okay, so let me remove this margin as well, and color, let me make it black. Yeah. Okay, so now as you can see, we have this paragraph, right? So first of all, we will change the writing mode. So let's add writing mode as horizontal TB, right? That is horizontal top to bottom, and this is horizontal top to bottom. Let's add some width, for example 200 pixel. Okay, let me give width as well 200 pixel. Okay, so let me move it here. Okay, so when you are using horizontal top to bottom as writing mode, this seems fine because we have width as 200 pixel and it doesn't make much difference. So with this width, let's make a change in value. Let's make it, so before that, let me change here vertical right to left. And now it will be like this, vertical right to left, right? Let me give the value to 400 pixel for example, and let me change it to 400. And here with this writing mode, the default value, the previous one is horizontal top to bottom. So this looks fine, right? But when you change the value to vertical right to left, let it get reload. And now as you can see, when you change the direction of this text, the width is 400 pixel and it is occupying this unnecessary space as well. In order to fix this, we have this property called inline size. Let's give same value 400 pixel. Let's remove this width and see. Correct? It looks fine. Let's go and change this value as well. Let's make it horizontal top to bottom and it should work fine as well. Right? So with this, let's make vertical left to right and see the difference. So now writing mode is here vertical and left to right. So it is starting from here and direction is vertical, left to right, right? So let's see, let me remove this inline size and give the width, then it will cover the entire area, right? This is not necessary. So in this case, this inline size CSS is really helpful, right? So I hope that you got the basic understanding how this CSS inline size works. And of course, you can use width, but in some orientation like vertical right to left or vertical left to right, that width will not work as expected. Right. All right. Let's look at the browser support. So as you can see here, it supports almost all the latest browsers, but it is not supported by Internet Explorer in any version. So make sure that using the CSS property, you need to make sure that you are not supporting the Internet Explorer browser. Apart from that, in latest browsers, we are good. All right. So this was the quick introduction of CSS property inline size. That's all for today's video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more web development tricks and tips. Drop your questions or suggestions in the comment below. I would love to hear from you. Keep coding and I will see you in the next video.